So on fourth down, out comes Madden to boot it away. And this will be his second effort of the contest. And this punt lands in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Tonga by Long. It's caught left side by Hill. He's got room to roam here. The 30. The 10. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts grow their lead just before halftime. Tyreek Hill a touchdown. The 23rd of the season, tying the record for receiving scores in 1 year. And with that touchdown catch, his 23rd of the year. He's equaled the NFL record held by Randy Moss from that phenomenal 2007 campaign with the Patriots. That one right down the middle. And the Colts double their lead to 14. On now is Cook to kick this away. Bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
180, 180.
On the counter, McCaffrey. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the pistol, Hurts. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike block as he set out. It's a pickup of 11. And the Falcons will have a first.
1st and 10.
Well, that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once, and especially on these short to intermediate throws, got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. Falls to the ground out left. Incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down.
Silver, ready?
Hurts throwing again. He's trying to push the field. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving him the 18-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Solo left Zion. They're right here. Out.
Tagovailoa now, working from the gun. It's a big strike to Hill. There he goes again. Tyreek Hill. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Tyreek Hill, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Colts stretch their lead to 21.
Colts 31, Falcons 10.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And he'll take an E in the end zone for a touchback.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Out. Trimmer.
Operating from the gun, here's Service. Taken in on the right side by Pearsall. And he's short the first after a mild gain.
It's a pickup of 6.
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 41. Throwing deep for the end zone. And they don't connect looking deep there, but this play's not quite over yet. There's a flag on the field. So the offense was right to be walking backwards. The flag does go against them. The penalty makes it 3rd and 8 here. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
They're only going to have enough time for 1 more snap here before we reach halftime.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
It's safe. Go ahead.
He's back to throw. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Here comes the final play of our 1st half.
Hey, 21 TA.
Looking to throw. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Now It has been a great time so far in Berlin, hasn't it? More still in store. Off we go here in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Throwing here, Hurts. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
They are now set for 1st and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. Caught out left. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
From the 40 on 2nd down. The left side brought in Ron Hopkinson. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
They kick the running back in motion. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. They've got a man in motion. On the ground, McCaffrey. Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still 3rd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Dumped off to his running back. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Hey, Silver. Hey,
Going with McCaffrey on the ground. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
19-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Going to run again with McCaffrey. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Now 3rd and 5.
On the gun, McCaffrey. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He gets 3 on the run, and now a couple of options for him on 4th down.
It's 4th down.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. They'll go. It's McCaffrey. And he can't get the push they needed. They hold him at the line and send him packing after a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across. But there was no overcoming a front just as equally motivated to get off the field.
Starting the drive with a give to Jones. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that before it's back for loss.
He'll be brought down just as he gets it up to the 24. Working quickly here.
That's good for a Colts. First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. Big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Tagovailoa now. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Solo left side. Watch it, Oscar. Scat.
2 now from the gun. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Looking to return from the 29. And that return's going to come to a close as we reach the end of our quarter. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Falcon football, but this late, that lead might be too much for them to overcome. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
No touch.
On 1st down, Hurts. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure for earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
The Colts adding a man to the secondary here. Third down coming up. Hurts now from the gun. Flush out now to it. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on third down, it's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Collects this to the 32. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
Over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. First and 10. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. That's complete. Here's Jones. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Here's first and 10 from the 34.
Hey, ready. Big team. Hey. 20, TX.
To throw, Tagovailoa. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Falcons have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
It's a loss of 2.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
All right, here we go. Second down. Here's Hurts. Throwing the out route complete. Forcing it up past the 30. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, and I just showed you I can do yours.
Continuing to move past the 45. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shredding. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Ready, set.
Putting a receiver in motion.
This one's
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6.
The tackle made at the 6-yard
Just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal.
No touch that. 180, 180. Hey, Silver. No touch.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
ball carrier.
He gets him halfway there with a 3-yard gain. They'll need 3 more on 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd.
The 2-minute warning here in Berlin. Falcons trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Touchdown or bust for him here as they set up for 3rd and goal.
No touch that. No touch.
McCaffrey. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Call it a gain of 2 that time, and it leaves him only a yard away on 4th and goal.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, well, you get stuffed on a run, and now you got 4th and goal. What are you going to do?
Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal.
No touch.
A run with McCaffrey. And he's in for the touchdown. The Falcons get it back to within 2 possessions. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. So, Brock, they take a gamble, and it pays off with a big touchdown on 4th and goal.
And they do it on the ground as well, and that just speaks volumes. That's confidence that you can own this line of scrimmage, and your back will see a lane and will get the job done. That just infuses your team and your sidelines with so much confidence.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons get it back to a 14-point game. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25. First look, a little pistol formation as they spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Go ahead. Ready, team.
I'll start with a give to Jones. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
2nd and 8.
Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Jones on the toss. Keeps out a one-stop. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. Finds a man, that's caught. And he's out of bounds. It looked like they might have a shot, Brock, but they're going to be left 2 yards short now. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
The Colts ready for the punt. Logan Cook, the one to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made just outside the 20.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. So the Colts pick up the win in this one. And yet another challenger is vanquished as they continue to carry this undefeated season in November. Well, that'll do it for us. For Brock